Anybody who can recollect us about composition scheme? Anyone? What it was all about? Yes, Aradhya, please. First, you unmute yourself. Now, other than Aradhya, anyone? But it was very simple thing, yeah. Why you people are getting so much of confusion? See, it was freedom given to the people whose turnover is less than one. Now it has been increased. Earlier 1 crore, now it is 1.5 crore. Okay, if they are into the same state, they are not between two states. Okay, if they are into service other than restaurant, for them they can pay the tax with the, they can register themselves under composition scheme. Yes or no? Section 10, and there are two other states, for them the limit is 75 lakhs. Which are those two states? First is northeastern state, okay, that's seven sister, and another is Uttarakhand. For them the limit is 75 lakhs. If we are there within limit, then we need to avail the benefit of composition scheme. And in composition scheme, when to make and to have the ease of doing the business, ease of making the payment, less amount of tax burden, less amount of tax liability, we can avail the benefit, and subsequently we can pay to the government tax maximum at the rate of 6%. Yes, 3 to 6%. Am I right? Yes or no? That is what we have learned. And that was mentioned in section 10.1. 10.2 was regarding exception, which will not be covered. So restaurant services has been your online platform, right? Uh, e-commerce, e-commerce has been excluded. So these things were there under section 10.2. There are four exceptions were incorporated. Have you written this or not? Just verify your notes. Section 10, then section 10.1 and section 10.2. That was I was asking. And we did one question also, whereby the supplier, inclusive of tax, they had the turnover of 1 crore 11 lakhs. We have excluded the tax amount of 18%. We found it is 97 lakhs. Yes or no? Are you able to recollect or not? So it was 97. That's why we very clearly stated it is well within limit. They cannot avail the benefit of composition scheme. Yes, we were talking. This was the turnover, and they were talking about aggregate turnover. Aggregate means all inclusive, total, whatever you are selling. Okay, so that was 1 crore 11 lakhs. We found it as 94 lakhs only. So it is not exceeding 1.5 crore. So X Limited is eligible for composition scheme. If suppose it would have been, this amount would have been different, this would have been different, and it would have been 194 lakhs, 1 point, then 194.50 lakhs, then what would have been your answer?
He would be eligible for composition
Yes.
scheme.
No. Then he will not be eligible. 1.5 से नीचे रहेगा, then only he will be eligible. उससे ज्यादा हो गया तो उसको जीएसटी भरना ही पड़ेगा. Okay, he cannot avail the benefit of that. समझा आपने? तो कंपोजिशन बेसिकली किसको दिया गया है? जो छोटे वेंडर्स है, जो छोटे ट्रेडर्स है. भाई तुम कम टर्नओवर है तो चलो तुम कम अमाउंट का टैक्स भरो, ठीक है. एंड उनको मंथली टैक्स भी नहीं भरना है. क्लियर है? ओके, वेट. अभी समझेगा आप. अच्छा, इसमें रजिस्ट्रेशन वाला है. रजिस्ट्रेशन का लिमिट है. Let me explain that also. That will also help you. So like now you guys are not paying tax. You do not have PAN number. Okay. I told you earlier also. आप लोग पैन नंबर नहीं है, आपका काम चल जा रहा है. बट ऐसा अगर आप जॉब करेंगे एंड यू हैव बीन रिक्रूटेड बाय टीसीएस और एनी कंपनी, लाइक our student went for several company and they have accepted their job offer. तभी अगर आपके पास पैन नंबर नहीं रहेगा, will it be okay for you? Company will accept you as their employee without PAN number. Okay. Then in that case, it will be a mandatory requirement. Yes or no? Compulsory. So similarly, there are certain things which we complete being a businessman. It will be mandatory for us to register. आपको क्या लगता है, जो स्मॉल वेंडर है, जो चना बेचता है, जो भाजी बेचता है, उन लोग भी जीएसटी पे करता है क्या? दे ऑल्सो हैव जीएसटी नंबर? नहीं है ना? टेल मी यस और नो. आर दे चार्जिंग जीएसटी? But the same vegetable, if you are taking from Reliance Fresh or any reputed departmental store which are registered under GST, they will charge GST or not? Are you getting the difference? So there is certain requirement. If you are completing those requirements, then after it is mandatory for you to go for registration. Registering yourself, getting GST number, and paying the tax on regular basis. And I'm telling you, in GST, the filing of return is on monthly basis. Is this clear? Not like income tax. Entire year we will earn, next entire year we will compute, and then we will pay. ऐसा नहीं चलता उधर. Every month you need to pay to the government. Government is so strict about it. But if you are covered under composition scheme, there is a benefit for you. Okay. So then these amendment has been changed. These things has been changed every, after like 17 ke baad there were amendment took place in 19, then 20, and so on and so forth. And I told you, whenever you are, this year also I told you there is a amendment in residential status, which you have not learned. 120 days wala. 120 days, 15 lakhs, you are not aware. Because till last year it was not there. So when it comes to taxation, you have to update yourself. And that is why they are known as professionals, just like doctors. You have to update yourself on regular basis. Is this clear? Okay. So here they have made the amendments last year. And in GST, the amendment is not waiting to be implemented next year in any of the indirect taxes. Amendments will be on the same date. This दिन GR आया, like you have seen, GST has been introduced somewhere in the month of July or August. And from July only they started implementing it. They have never waited for next April. Whereas this residential status amendment took place last year. Entire year we waited. Now it is applicable for this assessment year 21-22. Is this clear? So this is how the difference between indirect tax and direct tax. So it comes on the same date effect. जिस दिन GR आया उसी दिन से वो implement हो जाता है. Okay. And composition का you have seen section 10. So आपने क्या याद रखना है कि लिमिट क्रॉस हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. As per section 10, subsection 1 and section 10, subsection 2 talks about certain exceptions which are not covered under composition scheme. If it did not exceed, once it is exceed, then they are not eligible. Okay. Priya. Aditi, now it is clear to you. So that's why when I have asked this question from you, if it is more than 150 crores, then they are not eligible. They cannot avail the benefit. If it is less than that, then only they can eligible. They can avail the benefit. Clear? Hai? Okay. The second thing was 75 lakh for two category. One is northeastern state. And अभी से याद रखो नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट अगेन सेक्शन 22 के बाद आपको आने वाला है. These states will come again and again. And बहुत सिंपल है उसको याद रखना. वो 7 सिस्टर अरुणाचल, मेघालय, मिजोरम, त्रिपुरा. ओके. अदर देन असम. असम को अभी उन्होंने बहुत अपलिफ्ट कर लिया है. ओके. There the limit is only 75 lakhs. There is no changes. So even in the amendment also they are very clear. The limit for northeastern state and Uttarakhand remains unchanged. तो बाकी के लिए हम लोग 1.5 crores रखेंगे और इसके लिए 75 रखेंगे. Am I right? Then 10-2 was what? not be granted for which kind of taxable person? If the taxable person is engaged in supply of services other than restaurant, अगर वो रेस्टोरेंट एंड अदर केटरिंग सर्विसेज में है तो उसको चल जाएगा, बट अदर देन केटरिंग सर्विसेज में है, सपोज ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में है, अदर सर्विसेज में है, then they are not eligible. Okay, if they are engaged in goods, they are not levied in tax under this act. I told you there are certain goods which are not covered under GST, है ना? पेट्रोलियम क्रूड, हाई स्पीड डीजल, मोटर स्पिरिट, है कि नहीं, अल्कोहलिक लीकर, अगर वो सब गुड्स है तो उसमें भी ये कंपोजिशन स्कीम नहीं लगेगा। क्लियर है? इफ देयर इज अ इंटर स्टेट सप्लाई, इंट्रा रहेगा तो चलेगा, इंटर हो जाएगा तो नहीं चलेगा। इफ इट इज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉमर्स ऑपरेटर, एनी ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉमर्स, ऑफ कोर्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉमर्स ऑपरेटर रहेगा तो उसका इंटर होना ही होना है। ओके, देयर आर चांसेस, स्विगी अगर ये लोग ले लोगे तो लोकल भी डील करते हैं, बट उनके ब्रांचेस अदर स्टेट में भी है विद द सेम नॉमेनक्लेचर, विद द सेम पेरेंट कंपनी, यस और नो? तो हो गया, खत्म, उन लोग नहीं आएंगे फिर। और एनी अदर मैन्युफैक्चरर एज और द सप्लायर or supply as notified by GST Council. That change every year. And उसके लिए आपको अमेंडमेंट देखने पड़ेंगे। ओके, क्लियर है? वही देख देख के अपने को क्वेश्चंस करना है। एनी डाउट? आई होप नाउ यू कैन डू द क्वेश्चंस। तो गेट मी द क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 का आंसर। Write down the question and then go for their answer. Make the changes, don't make it 194, make it as 94 only. अगर 194 हो जाएगा then he will not be eligible. I hope apart from this also you must have started completing your assignments. In textbook there are many questions. Please do those assignments for your reference and practice. Now the next topic which we will be going to start is section 11. And section 11 here in CGST Act is exemptions. Like in Income Tax Act, section 10 was exempted income, yes or no? सेक्शन 10 था ना, exempted income, लास्ट ईयर पढ़ा था आप लोगों ने। 10(1) एग्रीकल्चर, 10(2) HUF पार्टनरशिप, यस। यहाँ पे सेक्शन 11 को रखा गया है। ओके, एंड देयर आर almost 83 to 84 सबसेक्शंस, तो आपको सबसेक्शंस याद नहीं रखने हैं 10 की तरह, सिर्फ ये याद रखना है दीज आर एग्जाम्प्टेड. Don't worry, our entire teaching will go section wise only, and that is how your syllabus is also framed. ये जो उन्होंने मेटिकुलसली सेक्शन 1 to section 30 का सिलेबस फ्रेम करा है फॉर सेमेस्टर 5 ऑफ बैफ एंड सेमेस्टर 6 ऑफ बीकॉम, बहुत अच्छा फ्रेमिंग है ऑफ जीएसटी. Completed. What is the difference here? Be careful. This is excluding of tax. Earlier it was including of tax. You need to be very very particular about it. तो यहाँ पे आप वापस ऐसा नहीं कर सकते calculation. Am I right? So here whatever is turnover is given, that only I will have to consider. Composition में आएगा? Yes or no, Mr. Paul? Oh sorry, Messrs. Paul.
Yes, sir.
By
Yes, sir.
क्यों आएगा
Sir,
बेटा?
because his total income is 64, inclusive of taxes. So it is less than 1.5.
Inclusive का हमको लेना ही नहीं है. Always we go about exclusive. Inclusive of tax बात ही नहीं करेंगे. Here also we did the same. We excluded tax. We want to know the turnover, aggregate turnover. Am I right? And it's less than 1.5 CR. Yes or no? 1.5 करोड़ से कम है ना? बट यही अगर 1.5 करोड़ से ज्यादा हो जाता तो 163 हो जाता तो ये 63 would have been 163. Then आप क्या करते थे? Then not eligible, right? In both the question I told you, हो सकता है not eligible का भी क्वेश्चन आए. Kindly finish fast. We have only 3 minutes to go. Last one more question will come. With this, your section 10 gets over. So next week we will start with section 11. Okay? Kindly complete fast. See, now also few student has switch off their camera. There is no issue. First 5-10 minutes, I want your camera to be on, so that these anti-social elements should leave the class and we should focus on our today how we enjoyed entire session. I don't want any disturbance in between. Am I right? Take down fast, otherwise screenshot लेके रखो.